Okay, let's start. I'll share the screen. Okay, so in the last class, children, we had done about, we had started with decimals part, right? We had done with the addition, subtraction of decimals. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. We had done some sums also, and all this was nothing new to you because you have already done addition, subtraction in your previous class also. Okay, so today we'll move to multiplication and division of decimals. Okay.
Ma'am. Ma'am.
Yes, who's this?
Actually, like for this assessment, like this subjective test, ma'am, the test already ended.
Subjective test, what happened?
Ma'am, it's showing
Ma'am,
that
the
the assessment ended.
Class is suspended.
No, ma'am, it's showing that the subjective test are already ended.
Yes, ma'am.
No, I'll check out. I'll just put a message in the group. Okay, we'll see.
In WeXL.
It's showing that test is ended.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's not allowing us to send. It's not allowing us to send the PDFs. It's just showing submission. Ma'am, 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 it is showing that the starting time is at Saturday 5 p.m. and ending time is Saturday 5 p.m.
25
start-
No, it's
Yes,
5
ma'am.
to 5 p.m.
5 p.m.
No, there must be something else then. Okay. Okay, either you put one message in your support and feedback group. Okay, and I will also put. You can also put message. I will also put. Okay. Okay, children, let's do the multiplication part. Okay. That's multiplication of decimal numbers. Today is 20th and 23. Okay, so look here, children. I'll show you how do we do multiplication. Okay, suppose say I have a number 5.278. Okay, suppose I have this number. First, I'll show you multiplication with numbers like 10, multiplying with 100, multiplying with 1000, and so on. Okay, we'll see this first. So let's do multiply the same number with 10, with 100, with 1000. We'll see.
Ma'am, the decimal point will move if we multiply with 10, it will move one time, means
Yes, very good.
52.78.
Yes. Okay, so look here, absolutely right, Ashwat. Now see, children, when we multiply with 10, so just don't look at the decimal point now, just multiply the numbers. So that is 5278 and multiplying with 10, we get 10 at the end, okay? Now you can see we have 3 decimal points here. The decimal point is after before 3 numbers. Is it from the right side? If you see from the right side, it is after 3 numbers. Is it? Okay. So in your answer also, you will put decimal point after 3 numbers from the right side. Like this. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, children. So what we have found here,
Yes.
that our decimal point has been shifted one place towards the right. This is what we observe here, is it? Yes, that's what Ashwath said. Now when I multiply the same number with 100, what do I see? I just multiply the numbers first. Okay, I write 2 zeros. Now I see that decimal point is on the right side.
527.800.
So same way, after 3 digits it is. Okay, and here there is no decimal. So that means here the decimal point will be from after 3 digits from the right side. Right? Okay, and here what do we observe? That originally our decimal point was here. But when we multiplied by 100, our decimal point shifted 2 places, one place and another place. So it shifted 2 places towards the right. Okay. So similarly, when we multiply by 1000, what do? The same thing we have here, and we observe that our decimal point will be shifting 3 places towards the right. That means our decimal point will be here then. Okay. Yes, children?
5278.000.
Okay. Understood?
Okay, ma'am.
Everyone? Huh.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now see, if I so see this was multiplying by 10, 100,000. Now what if we have, a decimal which we are multiplying with some whole number. Suppose if I multiply this number with some whole number 3. So what do? I will just multiply the number as we normally do. Okay. Just ignore this decimal sign here. Just multiply as we normally do. So 8 3 is 24, 3 7 is 21, 22, 23. So 2 here, 6, 7, 8, 5 3 is 15. This is the number when we multiply the numbers. Now what do you see? Here we have decimal point after 3 places from the right side. Okay, 3 places from the right side. And here there is no decimal. Okay, so that's a 0. So 3 plus 0 is 3. So that means our decimal point will be after 3 places from the right side. Okay. Got it? Yes?
Ma'am, how did you do?
Just see, we have 3 places from here. Decimal point is after 3 places from the right side. No? So same way, I
Yes,
have just
ma'am.
put decimal point from 3 places from the right side. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Now see the difference. Now when we multiply, suppose I have number 5.278, the same number, if I multiply this by 1.32, then what do you get? Now multiplying 5.278 by 132. Just ignore this decimal. Don't put this decimal now. Okay, so let's do the multiplication. You also do the multiplication and I'm also doing. Then we'll see. So do the multiplication, get your answer. Do it, give me the answer. Okay, done. What is the answer?
Now 696.696.
Okay. So the answer is 696.
696.
Okay. Now look here. Where will I put the decimal point? Listen carefully here. Stop writing. Please listen carefully. Now see here I have decimal point after 3 numbers from the right side. Okay. After how many numbers? After 3 numbers from the right side. And here I have decimal point after 2 numbers from the right side. Okay. That means in total, after how many numbers will I put my decimal point in my answer? 3 plus 2, that is 5. That means after 5 digits from here, I will put my decimal point. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My decimal point will come here. Okay? Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Got it?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
understand this?
Yes.
So this is 5. So 3 decimal places from here, 2 decimal places from here, 3 plus 2 gives me 5. That means in your answer, you will put decimal point after 3 place digits from the right side. Always count from the right side. Okay? Or here also always count from the right side. Here also always count from right side. Here also always count from right side. Okay. Now let's see the next. I'll give you one more sum like this. Decimal multiplied by decimal. So this is 0.05 multiplied by 1.1. Do this. First, you just multiply the numbers without decimal points.
Ma'am, it's 55.
Yes, 11 into 5 is 55. Okay. Now, where do I put the decimal? Now, see here, you can see decimal point is after 2 digits from the right side. Okay, so 2 digits from the right side. Here, the decimal point is after 1 digit from the right side. So, when I take 2 plus 1 here, that means in my answer, 2 plus 1 is 3. That means I should have my decimal point from 3 digits from the right side. So this is 1, 2, and third one I will put 0. And here I will put my decimal point. Okay? Okay?
Ma'am, so it's 0.055.
Yes, it's 0.055. So
0.05.
when you don't have any number in front, so you put 0. So this is your answer. Understood this, everyone?
Yes.
How do we make a choice where to put the decimal point in the answer? Okay.
By adding.
So just add the number of places in this also and in this also. Both the
Yes.
numbers. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, this is 6.72 multiplied by 3.85. Do this.
Ma'am, 25.2720.
25 point, yes,
2720.
2720.
Ma'am, I got 25.8720.
Ashwath, please check your calculation again. It's 8720. Okay. So, how did you choose where to put the decimal point? Here you can see it's after 2 places from the right side. Here also it's after 2 places from the right side. So, 2 plus 2 will be 4. So, in your answer, you will get your decimal point after 2 places from the right side. Okay? Okay. Now, find the area of a rectangle. Find area of a rectangle whose length is given as 10.05 meter and breadth is given as 1.05 meter. So please find the area of a rectangle. Can you do it? Yes, do.
Ma'am, is it 10.5525?
Okay, let me check. This is area is 10.5525 meters square.
Yes, ma'am, same.
Okay, all are getting the same? Great.
Ma'am, I got 10.5525.
Yes, it's correct. Correct. The answer is correct. Okay. Okay, so now you take another number 0.2 into 316.8. Do it. Start doing.
Well, 13, Ma'am, the first one is 63.36.
63.36. Okay, I'm not doing. Children, please give your answers so that we can check.
Ma'am, how can it come, ma'am? As 316 is greater than 63.
Uh,
So how can the answer come?
so check, please. Check the answer.
I am also getting that only.
So how can it come in? It's 0.2. So just multiplied it to 2 8 is 16. This is 2 6 is 12. That's 13. So this is 3. This is 6.
Ma'am, I got the second one also.
Okay, so you're getting your decimal point after 2 places. So this is 63.36. Okay. Okay. Ashwat?
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, is the second one answer 1.680?
Yes, ma'am.
Second answer. Okay, let me see. I'll have to check. So just multiply and see. This is 10. This is 6. This is 5. 2, 1, 1. 0, 8, 6, 1. And decimal point is after 3 places. So 1.680. Is it? Yes? Got the same?
Yes, ma'am.
Do the next.
Ma'am, second one is 1.680 and the third one is 1.010.
Yes, ma'am.
1.010. Okay. Others also please give your answers so that we can check.
Ma'am, 1.0101.
Again.
The number is 101.01 multiplied.
Ma'am, the fourth one is 3.600.
Okay. 0.008 multiplied with 450. So that is 3.6. Are you getting this? 0.008 multiplied by 450. No one gave me this answer. Please check. Yes, children.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am, I also got the same.
Ma'am, the
yes,
third one you wrote 1.010. It's actually 1.0101.
1.0101. There is another one. There is another one.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, beta. So now see, write the next one. 3.979 into 4.2. Do this. Okay.
Ma'am, the fifth one I got 16.7118.
Yes, that's correct.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so children, I think now we have done so many examples on multiplication, is it? I hope it's clear to everyone now. How do we multiply and where do we put the decimal? Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, is that clear to everyone?
Yes.
Anyone has a doubt in this? Soumya, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Aishwarya?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Rishit, Sritej, Ashwath? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now we'll see division of decimal numbers. Okay, how do we do the division? How do we divide them? Now you all know in fractions, how do we divide? With the KCR way. No, you have seen keep the first term as it is, then change the sign, then take the reciprocal. Okay, so same way we will do here also. But first I'll show you with how do we divide with 10, 100, 1000. If we have some such numbers, how do we divide them? So suppose if I have the number 65.2, okay, I divide it with 10. The same number if I divide with 100, the same number if I divide with 1000, then what happens? Okay. Now see, when I am dividing this number by 10, so what do I observe here? As in multiplication, we were seeing that when we were multiplying with 10, our decimal point was moving a place towards right side. Is it? It was moving places towards right with as many zeros were there. Okay. But in case of division, what do we see? That our decimal point moved towards the left side like this. Okay. Yes. Hello. Our decimal point moves towards the left side. Original place is here. Now it has moved towards left. Okay. Since we have 1 0 here with this, with 10, it will move one place towards the left side. Okay. I'll show you how it works. Then similarly, when we divide with 100, in 100 we have two zeros. So we observe that our decimal point will move two places towards the left like this. Okay, so this will become 0.652. Okay, are you getting?
Yes,
Okay. Now suppose if we have dividing by 1000. So decimal point will move towards left. So how many places? In 1000 we have three zeros. So as many zeros are here, that many places the decimal point will move towards the left side. Okay. So that means it will move one place here, second place, then another place. So we don't have any number, then we'll put zero here. Okay. So this is 652. So originally the place was here. So one place, second place, and third place will be zero, and then point here. You got it?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now see, I'll show you how it works. See, this you have to remember. This is the shortcut way. But what is the concept behind this? That is, if you have this number 65.2 can be written like this 65 652 by 10. I can write this number like this. Can I write it like this? This we have studied in fractions.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
When we have decimal point here, one decimal, after one place from the right side, we write like this. And when this whole number is divided by 10, then what happens now? It has come in the form of fractions. So we are dividing one fraction by another fraction. So this is a fraction, keeping the first number as it is, changing the divide sign to multiply, and taking the reciprocal of the denominator. Okay. So that becomes 1 by 10. So 6, and we multiply as we usually do. Okay. Denominator with denominator, numerator with numerator. So 652 into 1 is 652. And 10 into 10 gives you 100. And when you have two digits here in the denominator, your number becomes 6.52. And that's the same when we divided this by 10. Is it?
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you understood both ways?
Yes, ma'am.
This is the logic behind that, okay? And this is just for the quick calculations. We just observe that the decimal point shifts one place, decimal point shifts two places, decimal point shifts three places, and as many zeros are here, decimal point will shift that many places. But the concept behind this is the same in all parts. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Great.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I didn't understand.
Which part you didn't understand? This one or this one?
Ma'am, that's 52 by 10 into 1 by 10.
By
I
10.
don't
Okay.
understand.
Now see again. I'll explain you again. Don't worry. See, I have this number 65.2 like this. Now, in your class 6, you have studied, we can write this number like this, 652 by 10. Can we write it like this?
Yes, ma'am.
We can, no? Now, I say that this number is to be divided by 10. Okay? This was my question, no? That this number is to be divided by 10. So that means if I have written 65.2 in a fraction form like this, I will divide this number by 10. Okay.
Oh,
So 10 is a whole number. I can write 10 as 10 by 1 also. That also I can do. Okay. If I have some number, I can write it like this also with denominator 1. It won't make any difference to the number. Is it?
yes.
So now when you have studied about this in your previous part of the chapter, that was when we were studying fraction, how do we divide fractions? So we studied about KCR rule. That means this is the first term. Okay, this is the first term. How do we say this is the first term? We are dividing this term with this term. Is it? So we keep the first term as it is. As it is, we change C for change. We change the divide sign to multiply. and we take the reciprocal of the next term, that is 1 by 10. And then we multiply as usual, numerator with numerator, denominator with denominator. So that gives me 652 into 1 is 652. 10 into 10 gives me 100. And this can be written in the decimal form as when we have 2 zeros in the denominator. In your class 6, you have studied that you can write it like this. Counting 2 places from the right side, we put the decimal point here. Is it?
Yes.
Understood this?
Yes, mom.
Yes, ma'am.
Now it's clear?
Yes, mom.
Very good. Okay. So I'll give you, okay, we'll do some more sums on this. We'll give you more practice before I give you sums. Okay, now suppose I have 9.44 divided by 2. How do I do this? Now the number is not 10, 100, 0, nothing. It's 2 now. See, first of all, first way is when we do it directly. Okay? We just cancel and we do. That's the, or you can do it like this also. You divide by 2, 2 4 is 8. You get 1 here, 14. So you have decimal point here, put decimals, 2 7 is 14. Then you drop down 4 here. So 2 2 is 4. This is one way of doing. Okay, divide. Now another way of doing is that we do it mentally. 2 1 is 2, 2 4 is 8. Then we have 2 7 is 14. We put decimal sign. Then 2 2 is 4. We get the same thing. You understood these two ways? Yes, children, this you already know. How do you divide? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now I'll show you. If you want to turn it to fraction form, how do you do? 944 can be written 9.44 can be written as 944 by 100. I can write it like this. Okay. And I have to divide this by 2. So 2 means I can write 2 as 2 by 1. So same way, keeping the first term as it is, changing the sign, taking the reciprocal. Okay, like this. Now these two are even numbers. They can be cancelled. 2 1s are and 2 4s are 8. 2 7s are 14. 2 2s are 4. So I have 472 by 100. And 472 by 100 can be written as 4.7.
4.72.
Okay. So whichever way we do, we get the same answer. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So this was when we were dividing a decimal point with the whole number. Now what happens when I divide some decimal number with another decimal number? In that case, what do we do? Okay. So let's take some number. I'll take a number. Okay, see here, I have taken 9.44 divided by 0.8. Now see here, this number is also decimal, this number is also decimal. Now I am dividing one decimal number with another decimal number. Now what do you do in this case? See, first I will convert this to fraction form. Okay, I will convert this to fraction form. So when I convert it to fraction form, it becomes like this. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Now divide sign in between. Now again I will convert this also to fraction form. Fraction form में कैसे करते हैं? Just
8
take
by
the
10.
number as it is, and whatever you numbers you have after the decimal, you just take that many zeros here. Okay, so 0.8 can be written as 8 by 10. So now with the KCR rule again, 944 by 100, keeping the first term as it is. Okay, changing the sign to multiply. and taking the reciprocal of the second term. So now we see whatever we can cancel from here. 0 and 0 can cancel. 1 0 and 1 0. Okay, these two are now even numbers. So when I divide this, so just see 2 4s can give me 8 and 2 4s is 8, 2 7s are 2 2s. Now again, can I cancel with 4? Can it go with 4 now?
Not today.
Let's try this with 4. 4 1s is 4. Then 4 2 to nahi jayega. 4 1s then 4 8s. Okay, we can have this. Okay, so this is ये 4 से चला जाएगा. So now in the numerator we have 118 by 10, and this side we have nothing left, and this side also we have nothing left. So that means 1. So now we just multiply the numerators together and denominators together. So that is 118 by 10. And now when I convert this to decimal part, it becomes decimal point
11 by 11.8.
from the right side. So 11.8. Okay, you understood this?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Just note down 2-3 questions so that you can practice after the class. Okay, because our class time is getting over now. Just note down, this is for homework now. Please note down some questions. 7.75 divided by 0.25. Quickly note down. 7.75 divided by 0.25. Then 76.5 divided by 0.15. Okay. Then you have 2.73 divided by 1.3. Okay. Then number 4 will give you 52.5 divided by 10. Number 5, I'm giving you 3.96 divided by 4. Okay. Now on the other side I have, please write down with me as I am writing. 6th one I'll give you 0.5 divided by 0.25. 7th one is 76.5 divided by 0.15. Then 8th one is 30.94 divided by 0.7. 9th question is divide 1446.9 by 6.1. So that's another way of asking the question. Okay. Now 10th question I'm writing here. It's a statement sum. Note down, if the cost of 16 meter of cloth is rupees 566.40 paise, then find the cost of 1 meter of cloth. Okay, can you do this? cost of 16 meter cloth is given to you. You have to find the cost of 1 meter of cloth. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these are the 10 questions for homework. Okay. Have you noted them down?
Yes, ma'am.
Have all done? Have all done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So shall I stop the class now? Shall I stop the class? Shall I end the class now?
Ma'am, 1 minute.
Those who have done, they can leave the class, beta. You can leave now. Thank you, beta.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Good night, bachi. Good night. Those who have done, they can leave the class. Those who have noted down. Hurry up, Ashwath. Ritesh.
Okay, ma'am. Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, beta. Good
Good
night.
night.
Okay, okay, Ritesh, have you written? Okay. Done, Ritesh? Hello, Ritesh?